Sorry for the slight delay in commencement of this evening's presentation of the books and the release by Mr. Prabhu. So since we have to catch up, I'll keep my introductory remarks brief. I basically would like to share with you that this is a project that took over 2 years to reach this stage. I think the first year was the conception stage, where between Chatham House and our partners across South Asia, we fleshed out not only the research as such, the key questions, the inquiry, but also the methodology and the way we would implement it. And then, of course, there was this to and fro with our partners, the DFID in Delhi, who were extremely supportive, but also quite fastidious in what they wanted to see and what they wanted to achieve with this project. But to be fair, I think what we were able to do in the end was to allow a fair degree of plurality in how we investigated our independent regions. And Gareth will speak about that when he makes his presentation. But we also allowed a great degree of local context in the way both the process was implemented, as well as the questions and the coding frame was designed. What must be told and shared with you is that despite these reports looking nice, concise, and brief, it has required hours of data collection. Each interview took us nearly 1 day to codify, to put into a format which is presentable to all of you. It took hours to segregate various responses given to the same question and try to put them in a context where certain trends and certain assessments could be made. We obviously, there were 10 of us across these geographies who were working on it. For the India report, I must congratulate Sarah Hassan, who will be presenting to you, but also Sonali Mitra. Sonali, are you here? She isn't here, but she'll probably join us at some point and I'll introduce you to her. But she was clearly a driving force in the initial part of this project, and this report really belongs to her as it does to anyone else. Gareth Price is a senior fellow at Chatham House. He is the originator of the original idea. And he is a man who's keenly interested in the region. He's been focusing on South Asia, India, from London for a very long time. He has studied the regional integration processes, the peace processes, the water issues, and hopefully our partnership will help us produce some other key analyses that could be of use to both academics as well as the policy community. The other aspect that I would really like to share with you is that this was driven by the impulse, by the common realization that who we are really shapes how we respond and how we analyze various interactions in our lives. And if we imagine ourselves so differently, chances are that we would interact on the same topic, the same issue, in this case water management, in our own unique ways. We had done a study for DFID 4 years ago where we had mapped the media discourse around water in India and Pakistan, and we found the discourse to be so different. Our conversation on water was based on unique grammar, and when the conversation was so different around the same subject, it was extremely difficult to arrive and find common ground to address what is clearly a common challenge and must be a common objective. So I'll leave it at this, and let me first invite my friend and colleague Gareth Price to share with you his finding and his understanding as he undertook this broader South Asian study. And then I will ask Sarah to present to you some of her work around the India part, the specific India study. So Gareth, over to you.